that secretary. That is the ugliest secretary I have ever seen.
It's a Saturday March special you got.
It's not like you, man. Not like you at all. Here you are with a great big desk, 2 phones, 2 inkwells, 2 pens, everything.
Come on, fellas. Let's sit down.
Well, listen now. First of all, clear up the 2 pens. You got to have 2 pens for signing everything.
I hope so.
My friend is no longer an agent. He is an executive.
Many
man.
documents pass across his desk. Matty, I'll tell you, we have always felt ourselves that we were not bitter with you in any way for leaving the field of agentry and stepping forth into the higher realms of sitting behind a desk.
True.
And pushing a lot of buttons and sending us, your old friends, right, old buddies, out into the field to get killed.
Sure. Why use brawn when brains will do? You know, it took me 15 years to get enough sense to ask for an office job.
Mm-hmm. How long did it take you to get that also?
Behave yourself.
Did you guys read those 35-cent magazines? This ulcer is the executive's badge.
Mm-hmm. Wear it well.
Uh-huh. Matty, listen, we've known you a long time, and we've never seen that you let things get you down before. What's happening?
Well, there are a lot of things about this job that kind of... But look, I didn't call you fellas in here to talk about my troubles. You remember that security check you pulled on the rocket installation about a year ago? Remember a kid by the name of Colt?
Solid fuel expert. This skinny kid right out of university.
That's the man.
Yes, we remember him very well from his former jokes and pictures,
now,
right?
Listen, first of all, I didn't mean to
You were out of line.
Well,
man.
okay, the kid was just gullible, that's all. Naive, man. So he comes up, he says, I got a toothache. I said, well, go to the dentist. You know, I'm not a dentist, but I don't want to go to He's afraid. So I said, okay, listen, I got an old remedy for you. Take some snuff, jam it up into the cavity, and go to bed, see? So he goes to bed, swallows the snuff. I don't know if it did anything for his tooth or not, but you had one of the greenest rocket fuel experts in the world, I'm telling you now.
Went right out the next day and invented a brand new kind of solid rocket fuel. It was all green. Listen, he's a very nice kid. We liked him very much. Now, what else?
Well, I'm glad you got to know him so well. He's your next assignment.
Say what?
That's right. He's staying at the Hotel Flora. I want you to pick him up, take him out to some out-of-the-way place, and give him a real working over. I want you to break him.
After you, Gaston.
Wake up.
Wake up.
I want to sleep.
Nope. Not until you tell us what we want to know.
Who is it?
Nobody. Come on, talk. Tell us what we want to know, Gary.
It'd be so easy, man. All the sleep you want, anything you want. All you have to do is talk.
Ready to talk now, Gary?
Ready?
Ready?
No! No! I want some water. Some water. Give me some water.
Don't be nasty. Give him some water. Gary, Colton is magic rocket fuel.
We don't have to go on with this, Gary. We can quit any time. Just tell us what we want to know.
Let me go!
Your investigations into solid fuel.
Have been mostly confined to rare earth elements of heavy molecular weight. No!
End it. Hot food, hot bath, fresh clothing.
I will not talk!
It's all right, Gary. It's gone far enough. You can end it.
Why not?
Sure. Why not?
Been all right. I've been mostly confined to rare earth elements of heavy molecular weight. The very inertia of their structures has proved advantageous as catalytic agents and as a matrix in which to implant
Okay.
the initial reaction. I've done much research into the realm of plateaus to non-productivity of such things as the
Okay. Gary, that's enough. You did just fine.
Test's over.
What? Is this not one of your tricks?
No tricks.
No, if we were the opposition, we would have believed you. But you'd held out as long as you could. What you would have said now about solid fuel, we would have believed that too. We would have used up our scientists pursuing false leads you gave us.
You mean I made it?
Yes, sir.
Oh, man. I didn't think I could take even a pretended going over.
Hey, listen, man, we tried as hard as we could to break you down. But you were just too good for us. We tried isolation, a little hunger, lack of sleep, but you made it.
That's right. You passed the rehearsal.
Just a rehearsal.
Now let's get you cleaned up. The real thing is coming.
True.
Okay. Now then, let us begin. Let's try it out, see if it goes anywhere. Excuse me. Use your real name. Go.
Gary Dickerson Colt. At your service.
Right, too. Father, Major General Arthur Colt. Mother, the late Elizabeth Dickerson.
Profession research chemist. Come on.
Well, a competent one. Nothing more than that.
Correction. Dr. Gary Colt, brilliant scientist. Head of a team that made a major breakthrough in the solid fuel research.
You're a certified genius. You got loads of papers to prove it. You got to believe this, Gary. You can't just think it because you got to make everybody else believe it. You're a very important man. You know a lot of important secrets.
Right. I've been at White Sands Proving Grounds for 3 years. Most brilliant of the lot, huh? But I have become angry because I haven't been getting enough recognition. Started to drink.
How much?
Well, not much at first. Just a few occasional blasts. Then I started taking those long weekends. Not too frequently.
So?
So I decided to take a leave of absence. Come to Europe. Italy. I'm the kind of man that is going to crack under pressure. Spill all those secrets about solid fuel.
Okay, we're going to put you out on a stake, put a spotlight on you, and hope that somebody wants to take you home for a souvenir.
But what I'm doing, it's important, isn't it? Look, I've got to know that. I mean, you guys have got to keep telling me that over and over again.
Well, you're the scientist. You tell me.
Now, it'll throw a block in anybody's solid fuel research. Yeah, it's worth the risk.
And no guarantees. If you get taken, if you spill, there's no guarantee we can get you out.
Yeah, no guarantees. Well, I volunteered, remember?
Yeah, well, the world's full of volunteers, man. We want you to survive. Okay? Now, you wear these.
Well, I don't wear glasses.
No, they're not glasses. Well, they are and they aren't. It's a transmitting device built into the temple that sends out a little signal. We can home in on you and find you. We hope.
Yeah? They don't look any different.
Well, believe me, they are.
Be coming?
Reassuring. We want to keep in touch with you.
Yeah, except no guarantees. I know, Scotty.
I hope you do, because this is your last chance. You're going to be a prisoner. You may wind up a dead prisoner.
Well, if I remember my second year Latin correctly. Morituri te salutamus. We who are about to die salute you.
Well, I think it's wonderful to see a nice American boy come here to Rome turn into a wino.
I just hope somebody evil's looking, that's all.
I hope so.
A vermouth.
Hey. Here's the greatest tennis player in the world.
Scusi. Signorina?
Grazie, signore.
No, prego, prego.
Well, it's your turn to hold the forehead. I held the forehead in Japan last year. Well, I'm not going to do it. I keep getting the feeling there's somebody somewhere, but I can't spot him.
Well, we've done everything but rent a bass drum to follow us around here, man.
Well, let's try another bar.
So we wait. We wait and watch and enjoy these delights. Hideous. Hideous. After we have demolished the structure of the neo-colonial imperialism and have humbled the bandits, nuclear bandits of the West, we really must eliminate every incompetent bartender in Italy.
I do not find that amusing.
My dear Senya, you are beautiful and very tall and quite without humor. Emulate the good Dr. Colt. Enjoy your life. Strega! You identify the man with him.
Kelly Robinson, a professional tennis player, and Alexander Scott, his trainer.
Both Americani. Could they be his guards?
Unlikely. Robinson is internationally known.
Charming, charming, so innocent.
No, I'm not drunk. I'm sober as a centrifuge.
Sit down.
Want to hear the rare earths? No, I know the rare earths. There's cerite, euxenite, gadolinite, monazite, orthite, and samarskite.
Okay, good
The
enough.
7 rare earths are building blocks to the universe.
Listen, Garrett, why don't we sit down here and talk about Samarskite and everything? Just relax, watch everything. Good, sit down, man. Take it easy.
Coincides with the report from the States. Called an intermittent alcoholic. Quite irresponsible and highly informed.
Highly informed. Very strange. The Americani produce geniuses younger every year.
He should be picked up quickly as possible.
And yet, I don't know. It seems somewhat suspicious. A major American scientist permitted to wander about Europe. No. No, I'd like to keep him under observation a little longer.
Yeah, I imagine if anybody's looking, they sure seen you by now. Might as well go along.
We are about to fall on our noses solution. Onward and upward.
Keep close to him. Giorgio is waiting outside to join you so you can move fast. After we are quite sure.
All right, Gary, straighten up. This may be it.
Hey, wait a minute.
Rotten little traitor.
You hold it, soldier.
You keep out of this. This is private.
No, he's a friend of ours, sir.
Friend? I'd be ashamed to admit it. He turns my stomach. I'm his father.
Now look, Dad, I can
Don't explain, don't whine. How I hate your explanations. You always had them, always. Now come with me.
Look, I'm enjoying myself here. With friends.
Friend. If I found out what you've been doing, I checked them out. Robinson, you played tennis.
Well, General, we all play the games that we're best suited for, don't we?
And you're his trainer. And the pair of you are no better than self-indulgent parasites. We live in a world on the edge of crisis. And what do? You play tennis.
Yes, and what do? You play a tin god with the holy name of Colt.
And you're disgracing it and your country. I know what you've been doing, and I know the sort of information you carry.
Oh, I'm a military problem. Is that it? Is that why you're playing the role of heavy?
Shut your mouth. You carry classified information.
Oh, no, it's not classified. It's secret. And it's my secret. I developed it. It's in my head. And for once, it's all mine. Would you please just go away and leave me alone, Father?
I'm staying at the Andalus. You be there in 10 minutes.
How'd I do?
We got some talking to do.
He must be taken immediately. We just had all the proof we need.
Gary, how did your father know where you were?
Look, he's a general. He's got strings everywhere. And he's a very stubborn man. And he wants something, he just smashes on through.
Well, he sure smashed this one all to pieces. Tell me, in all the months that you've been in preparation for this, how did you manage not to mention it to anybody about you and your father?
Well, that's my private life.
You don't have a private life, man. You're an item on a computer, anonymous. Now, you volunteered to be filed and used, and if necessary, used up.
Well, I toast your private life, Gary. Now let's hear all about it.
You know, you saw him.
And we heard him.
Well, he's the reason I volunteered.
Would you please explain?
Well, he's perfect. Just ask him. I don't suppose you know what it's like to have a father who's perfect and who demands that his son be perfect too.
You hate him?
No, I love him. I've always loved him. I've always disappointed him too.
Because you didn't go in the Army.
No, that's the end, not the beginning. No, it's just that we've never been able to understand each other. I've never been able to talk to him. That's why I thought maybe this affair, what I'm doing, would prove something to him. I know it sounds stupid, but I wanted to be a hero so he could be proud of me.
So you volunteered.
Yeah.
And you're willing to let yourself be tortured and killed so that your father can weep over your corpse.
Well, I don't know how it's going to turn out. I just know that at least he'll feel I was his son.
Okay. It's all over, Gary.
Now, what do you mean?
It's all over. You're scrubbed, man. You're not going to be a target.
Look, I told you I'm not afraid.
Yeah, it's true, but we are. It's too much of a risk.
I don't care about the risk.
The risk is your father.
Yeah, it's kind of ironic. He's the one that just washed out your chances of being his kind of hero.
Oh, come on, Cal. Scott, please.
Gary, wake up. Listen, your father's going to camp right on your tail with his medals clanking. You're his son, a possible traitor, and he won't let you do it. Now, we can't stand a chance of having him mess up the whole operation, so you're scrubbed.
Now, I won't let you do this.
You sit down and shut up. That's an order.
You volunteered to follow the orders, including the hard ones.
Yeah, well, he just did it again. My father, Abraham. You know that quote in the Bible where God tells Abraham to sacrifice his son Isaac? One of my father's favorites.
Abraham bound his son Isaac to the altar and picked up his knife to slay his son.
To my father Abraham. Look, why can't you just tell him about the whole thing?
Orders. Very hard orders, man. Listen, Kel. Want water Washington, see if it's okay?
You want to what?
Well, if they clear it, then we'll put him back on target again.
Extra pillows?
Well, no, not this evening. Thank you very much.
Quite melodramatic. Very professional.
Andiamo, let's get him out of here. Subito.
You'll be safe in here, although very uncomfortable.
Bene, I want him uncomfortable. I want him sore, sick, and terrified. I want him quite ready to break.
Yeah, listen, let me, I'll give you a jingle right back. How about that? Thank you. What? Yeah, I know. You're the American consul. You know who I am? I'm the guy who's gonna call you back in a few minutes. Oh, yes, of course.
Now, have I ever done that to you?
You know, there have been times when I've enjoyed your work, Thelma. This wasn't one of them. Come on, Thel. Come on now, Thelma. Up you go.
Well, you just wait till I wake up first one time.
You're a marvelous master spy. You know that?
Yeah, you're quite a super spy yourself.
Oh, come on. They got the kid, so the operation's back on the rails, whether we like it or not.
Let me get the... Have I ever...
Look at what happened to my pen. How am I going to get that off? That's all your fault. Oh. Every time you go bad, I got to send my stuff to the cleaners. Answer me how that happened.
Well, just proves that espionage is a combination, careful planning, and skillful execution, that's all.
Skillful. Skillful. Hey, skillful is all right. The butler and the maid. Now, that's beautiful, isn't it? How are we supposed to put that down in a report?
Well, we can use the word inundated. We were inundated by 12 black belt karate men and 13 apes.
13 apes? Don't be silly. Apes don't come in groups of 13.
Is that right?
They come in the door.
Okay.
Always. Here. You take that bag.
Time he awakened. Giorgio.
Dr. Colter, welcome to the Villa Soleil.
Perhaps you need your glasses.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. You got the glasses on.
Yeah. Steady and clear as she goes. Signal's strong. It's getting stronger, too. When it starts to scream, then we know we're home.
Dr. Colt, I shall make it extremely simple. Now, you have been hidden away for 3 years at White Sands, New Mexico, developing high-propulsion rocket fuel, correct?
Look, I'm not going to tell you anything.
Incorrect. You will tell us a great deal. Or else, to be brutally frank, I shall cause you very much pain. Eh?
What do you want me to do now, Captain Midnight?
Try the right one, Herman. No. No good. Go on back. It's getting weaker. Try the other fork. Well, hold it, stop, back up. We lost it. Villa Solera.
Yeah, sounds kind of poetic.
Yeah, well, it looks kind of like a grim epic, though. Let's go on around the back, see if we can get a better look. Yes, sir. We've checked it, and as far as we can tell, it is called the Villa Solera. And no, we do not know who picked up Dr. Colt, but we will find out. We'll check it out ourselves. Yes, sir, this information is for your ears only.
No question, General. Dr. Colt's been kidnapped.
How and by whom?
That we don't know. But I can tell you an investigation is taking place. What we do know is that Dr. Colt's been taken to a villa on the outskirts of the city. The Villa Solera.
Who's doing this investigating?
I'm afraid I can't discuss that, General. But I can tell you that it's a carefully controlled intelligence operation.
How carefully? It's my son's life that's involved.
What I've already told you is mostly classified. We'll do everything possible.
Excellent. You've done your work very well.
Look, you guys got your signals crossed. I'm just a routine chemist, that's all.
Then why did your father, the generale, attempt to force you to leave this country? What secret information was he afraid you might reveal?
I don't know, no, he's a fool. He's got security on the plane.
Enough of this nonsense, Giorgio. Now.
Oh.
Dr. Colt, you are being stupid. Giorgio.
Dr. Colt! Dr. Colt! Ow!
In a hurry. Nothing subtle, just pain.
I think he has fainted.
Wake him up, quickly, quickly, quickly. Momentum is important. He must not be allowed to rest, to relax. Dr. Colt! Dr. Colt! Doctor! Dr. Colt! Dr. Colt, you're a chemist. You're a chemist. You work in the laboratory with your hands. You see? You see, another half hour. You'll never use your hands again, never. You'll be a cripple from your shoulders on down. Your arms will hang like two dead weights. A pair of heavy corpses, always with you, never to be used again. Vittori. Vittori.
No.
It is your decision. Huh? You are a scientist. Decide rationally, unemotionally.
Well, he can tell him now.
He realizes that he can talk now. Believe him.
I would believe him myself.
Very well, Giorgio. Kill the left arm.
Vittori.
No.
Gary, come on, talk. Spill your guts. You can talk now.
I'll kill the next one of you that moves. You, the woman, untie my son.
General Colt.
To the rescue.
Hurry up! Now get back. Can you stand, son?
Yeah, I guess so.
It's all right now, don't worry. This'll be all right. I can handle it.
Pietro! Rundig!
I couldn't explain. I tried, but I couldn't explain it to
All
her.
right, you did fine. You held out long enough. Now, can you tell him now? You got to. Tell him now.
Yes, I could do it.
Okay, fair enough. Divert him, man. Do something. I gotta make them look like they knocked each other out.
Hurry up, man. I only have one left.
Fine, get over.
There!
I'm afraid what we may have created here, my man, is two dead pigeons instead of one.
Yes, well, we're still gonna rescue the kid, right? That was the plan at the beginning. And let him spill everything to the guys, and then we rescue him. That was my plan, remember?
Yes, but the plan, what did it say about the rescuing father who came to rescue the son? And now we have to jump in and rescue the father and son, and...
Is he dead? Have we shot him?
No. Only unconscious. He must have fallen, or what does it matter? We have him back.
Pietro, tie the generale. Leave him. If we have use for him, we know what to find him. Rundig, take him back inside.
And you did not trust the magnificence and brilliance of my plan.
No, because I'm tired of leaping across this wall. My shins.
Dr. Colt.
What?
Dr. Colt!
What?
The rescue failed. There will be no more rescues. No more delays. Giorgio. Enough. Are you ready now to act rationally?
All right, I'll tell you.
Ben.
It's not gonna do you much good. We're already a year ahead of you.
We have the best scientists in the world. We will not only be caught up in a year, we shall be ahead.
Senor, politics another time. Send Pietro Rundig in here. Yes. Yes, we're ready. Yes. Speak.
We've investigated certain of the rare earth metals. Cerium, gadolinium, europium, ytterbium.
Well, that's almost all of it, isn't it?
After which, the fuel must be stored in a cool place.
It's highly unstable, then.
Yeah, well, contemporarily, it's the best we have.
You have it all? Benny, now send the car. We're waiting.
We might just get away with him, yeah. There's 2 more guys in there. Pietro and Rundig.
Right, and don't forget we got the general.
Fair enough.
What are you doing here?
We are untying you, my general.
All right. I've told you what you wanted. What else do you want to know?
We are going to hold you on orders, Dr. Colt, until we begin to check out your information.
They got him back, and he told them everything they wanted to know. Hasn't he?
It's not that simple, sir.
You two. Who are you?
Well, you don't have time to explain it right now, but let's say we work for the same people that you do.
CIA?
NFL. We're just a couple of old linebackers, sir, past our prime.
But right now, the important thing is to get Gary out of there alive.
Yes.
Well, they're off balance at the moment. They've just transmitted a lot of information.
Which my son handed to them.
Well, that's not to be worried
Oh, I
about.
tried to prevent it. I tried to help him.
Come on, sir. We got work to do.
We need you, sir.
The vehicle will be here in a few moments. And by morning, you'll be across the border.
Where? Yugoslavia?
Traveling through Yugoslavia. You are going a little higher up in the scheme of things.
And I, for one, will be quite pleased to wash my hands of you. Pietro, go outside and bring in his father. Hey, listen.
I give up. I really do.
Where are the cars? Huh? Where the devil are they?
Maybe they're lost. Arrested? Dead.
Well, Dr. Colt.
Dr. Colt, I appreciate your sense of humor. But let me warn you. You are going to a very humorless place. Don't make your little jokes there. They will only cause you a great deal of trouble.
¡Paco! ¡Atención!
You shot him!
spari, non spari, non spari!
That's lively.
Certainly. Cover him, will you? I thought I told you always to duck.
Well, I did, but I think I paused a little bit too long.
Get over here and sit down. Fortunately, I brought my rusty, trusty penknife from minor surgery.
Oh, listen, don't do that.
If you'll untie me, I can help you.
That won't be necessary.
What do you mean?
I heard you, Gary. You told them everything you could. You spilled like a ruptured water can. It all came right out. You are a traitor. You betrayed your country, your honor.
General, you're in for a nasty surprise.
The surprise Kelly is talking about, sir, what he mentioned, is how a boy volunteered to become a man.
Okay, I caught you cheating again, right?
Yes.
You've been doing it again.
Yeah.
There it is, Jack. Come on out here.
Don't walk so fast.
Here's a
You know
great
I'm
cripple
bad
walking out, giving some news.
Hey, don't tell me.
Yeah, it's all set.
I believe this to be the news, General.
Careful with your arm, sir. Don't
Yes.
break it off.
You're a corpse. A corpse, sir.
A corpse duly identified as Dr. Gary Colt has been buried. That certifies all the information you gave him. You're dead. The case is closed now. They can proceed to hang themselves.
Sorry, we can't give you a hero's welcome with your handshaking of the president and reporters coming by, taking down everything you say in the music, but you're a dead man. So we're going to have to sneak you back to your own hometown, give you a new name and a new everything.
No. What kind of a reward is this for someone who risked their life? Who?
Please, Dad.
Well, General, would you like him to have a medal? We can arrange it. Of course, he won't be able to wear it, but you might be able to sneak it out of the drawer once every year or so and take a look at it.
Or would you prefer a nice cup of coffee?
Black.
Right.
It's a funny sort of war. No bands, no heroic marches. No medals.
Yet, sir, still and all, a small victory once in a while.
A small victory.
Dad,
But a very real one, son.
Don't bother to sit.
You go well with your office, Mr. Sherman. Everything in it is so polite, efficient, ready to function, like you. Look at them. Look, look. Come on, look, look, look. You're wondering why I did that, huh? It's because I hate you. Oh, not you personally, but your country. The country that you so ably represent. The country that deported me. Threw me out like I was some garbage.
How much do you want?
Oh, you're a stupid man. You're a stupid man. I don't want a dime. I want everything except money. Now, for openness, suppose you sit down because I said so. Because everything that I say you're going to do. Now, sit. Now, I want information. Time, places, shifts in your government's policy. You know? Now, everything that I want to know, you're going to tell me. We're going to talk from time to time. I'll tell you what I want, and you'll find out what it is, and then you'll tell me. Was she worth it? Is that what you're thinking? Of course she was. Didn't she once make you feel like a real man instead of what you really are?
And watch a cross-section of humanity. For instance, that one. His name is Giacometti. Spy. Double agent. Maybe a triple agent. Clearinghouse for personnel lists, codes, schedules, what have you. This is his shop. He sells to China, Canada, Russia, America, anybody. Sits in the eye of the cyclone, undisturbed.
Yeah, well, there's a guy like that in every big city in the world.
Only that's not the one I'm worried about. That one there. You know him?
No.
Picked us up about an hour ago, and he's been with us ever since.
You think he's following us?
I don't know, but we can play it that way.
It does go with the conversation, doesn't it, sir? I remember the conversation we were having about restricted data getting away from us, security leaks, that conversation.
So we're back to that again. If you think it is my department that leaks, why don't you say so instead of just implying it?
Don't go paranoid on us, man.
We're not implying anything, man. You're in a sensitive position. Now, you've got a big department with a huge staff. All we're asking is if you've got any ideas.
No ideas. Excuse me, I've got to get back to my office.
But we're sorry.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, I mean goodbye.
His office for an appointment, he said.
I hope so.
Then why is he going the wrong way?
I don't know that. All I know is we've got to do it.
We've got to do it. Martin, sir, can you direct me to the American Embassy?
What is this?
You tell me.
Listen, Scotty, I don't have to...
Sit down!
I found it. All right. You know this cat?
No. Well, maybe this chap knows him.
I wouldn't be surprised.
What is this, Kelly?
This guy just tried to kill you, Dean.
Let him go.
This man tried to kill you.
Let him go!
But he may be able to help us, Dean. With all those questions about security leaks and all, right?
I'll help you.
All right. Go on, Jack. Get out of here.
All right, now, Dean, we've always been able to talk, man. You seem to be in trouble up to your lumbar region.
More than I can handle.
Well, now, let's talk about it. Hey, that's enough.
How else can I tell you what I'm going to tell you? Watch. I hired that man to kill me. I hired him to follow me today and shoot me dead.
Yeah, we figured that.
Please give me another drink, will you?
Later.
All right, now, you mentioned a woman.
Her name was Tilda. We met at an embassy party. There was nothing I could say that didn't make her eyes widen, didn't make her laugh or touch my arm. We gave each other room. And we...
All right, hold a minute. Back up. You say you met. How?
Introduction. Casually.
Yeah, casually. Okay, casually. How casually? Hold it on the booze. How casually?
What he means is who put you two together.
That's funny, you know.
What is?
A photographer. Eric Magnuson. Eric introduced us.
What's funny about it?
Maybe it was. I don't know. Well, what kind of host are you? Letting guests stand around with an empty glass?
Not yet.
You're making me work for it, aren't you? Later, there were photographs. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. That's why I said it was funny about Magnuson, the photographer. Took pictures of Tilda and me.
How bad?
Man and woman in love. Maybe a little too highly spiced for the respectable newspapers. But just right for the tabloids and the scandal sheets.
Whoever had the pictures taken of you is the same person who put the screws on you later, right? Was that Magnuson?
No.
No, it was not. All right, who was it? What was his name?
Very interesting character. A real charmer.
What was his name?
I want that drink. Make it a weak one. Something that befits my character. Wouldn't you say?
I have no comment. I just feel sorry, that's all.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That's strange. It's not as though I'd lose my wife. I'd lose my children, my career. It's a funny thing, you know, when you meet a woman like Tilda. You don't seem to care. You know what is going to happen. So it doesn't matter. Especially in Rome.
Now, Listen, make it a strong drink, but he's starting to babble. Give him something, make him pass out. That's the best we can do for him.
Okay. As soon as he gives us the name.
All right, now, take your position there. No. Matilda, we're selling these pearls. Remember that, please, right? Just a minute now, just a minute. That's fine, that's fine. Now. All right, now, smile. A little higher, There. There. Fine, Tilda. Fine. Sign on the door says I'm busy.
We're looking for Mr. Magnuson.
Why?
My child. My child. What lovely pearls you have.
They are real. Bite them.
Just change.
Sir. It's a lovely, lovely waif. Charming waif of herself and her warmth with her clothes rack down her back. Surely, sir, she does this kind of work only that she may give to the poor while disguising her true career as a chemist at the local university. Am I not right, sir?
What is it you want?
We're interested in some photographs.
I don't take private portraits. I'm a commercial photographer.
You're picky.
That's right.
Dean Sherman sent us.
I send you back to Dean Sherman.
He's dead.
I'm sorry. Sorry as I can be. A man I do not know.
How strange it is, sir, because he knew you. Yes, sir, certainly. Just before he died, he said he knew you, that you had introduced him at an embassy party to a young lady named Tildy.
You're wasting my time. Get out of here.
All right, but before we go, we'd like some answers. Oh, come on now, look, okay, listen. Now, we don't blame you. We barged in on you. But now just pay attention and listen.
I know no one named Dean Sherman. Now, gentlemen, what are you going to do with me? Hit me? Wreck my equipment? Well, go ahead and get your job over. Get it done now. Please stop wasting my time.
All right. Very sorely. What have we got here, anyway?
I don't know.
I don't frighten easily. I suggest that you've made a mistake. And I also suggest that you get out of here.
I think we did this wrong, Herman. Seems like we... But listen, a girl named Tildy.
Go to the Via Veneto. Choose a cafe. Sit. Soon a girl will sit at the table next to you. And she'll smile. If you want a woman named Tildy or Sophia or Lilith, tell her so. She'll let you call her that as long as you wish. It happens every day in Rome. Go to the Via Veneto.
Tildy. Dean Sherman was in love with a girl named Tildy. We want to find her.
My whole life, I never knew a woman named Tildy. Now, please go.
You got a coat or something?
Yes,
Put it over. I don't like that dress.
but it's just for a picture, Kelsey.
Just put it over and get out.
Where do you want to go?
Just go. Be around when I need you.
You're a nice little man.
Hildy, just go. Eric, business has been coming off the street.
It's not my fault.
I didn't get to see them. Who were they?
Coley, I don't know.
They knew you.
They knew about me. They didn't know me.
That's right. But they knew your name. They knew Sherman's name. They knew Tildy's name. I don't like any loose ends.
Coley, look, this would be stupid. Coley, I'd never be a loose end to you, Coley. No way in the world would I, Coley.
Cannot block it from my mind, man. We walked in on the cat. When we walked out, he was murdered. It's got to be because we walked in on him.
Look, we can't be concerning ourselves with that.
Well, now, what about Dean Sherman?
Well, excuse me, but he was a traitor, man. He went bad.
Cats just don't go bad, man. He had a great career going ahead of him, man. Wife, he had a kid and the thing. And then this Tildy chick walks in and they turn the lights right out on him.
What, is this some kind of a mystery you're just discovering for yourself? This is the way it is with everything we do in this job and everybody we run across. I'm telling you right now, what you've got to do is call your mom. Now.
If I call my mom, she'll cry, man.
That's right, man. That's where it is. That's what it's about. That's what I'm talking about. Meantime, let us take our leisure with these gentle people and with this lovely child. And all is necessary in the world is a friendly heart and a womanly gesture, and niceness, help for yourself. Oh, yes.
Buongiorno.
She said, good afternoon.
Isn't that wonderful? Now, you got to translate for us, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I hope so.
Are you enjoying Rome?
She wants to know if you're enjoying Rome. Yes, we are enjoying Rome. Very much so, thank you.
Welcome to Rome. You'd like to make a tour?
She said, welcome to Rome. Would you like a tour? She's in charge of the touring agency. You can see no reason why you yourself can't go with such a lady who would take you on a tour.
Please tell her for me that she's lovely. And as a tourist guide, there can be no further than the warmth of pouring down. Come on, let's go. What are you talking about, man?
You found me. How did you do it?
Well, the sign said that you preferred Manzi wine.
I hate it.
Well, it didn't say that on the poster. So then there was the manager of the advertising agency and a small exchange of lira, your address, and the porter there, who said after another exchange of lira that you had gone to the beach.
Here you are.
And here I am.
Why?
Well, I didn't get a chance to bite your pearls.
I don't even want to know your name. Go away.
After all that exchange of lira
And all that trouble.
and all that trouble.
Dear boy, you don't know what trouble is.
Yeah, it seems to gather around you, doesn't it, Tildy?
Somehow.
Dean Sherman, Magnuson. How did they die, sweetheart?
Now look here. I don't want to know anything about you. And I don't want to know why you're asking questions. But I do want you to live for a long time. can't swim.
No kidding? Hey, that's wonderful. Then I can be your hero and save you and everything, and then you tell me all I want to know.
You're being very foolish.
You know, I don't think you told that to Sherman, that he was foolish. I think you told him what he wanted to hear, what he liked to hear, and that's why he's dead.
Well, why don't you go away? You don't amuse me anymore.
Why did he die, Tildy? Why did he die?
Oh, you fool, don't!
Who hangs you out like bait, Tildy? Huh? Who blackmails people? Huh? Who makes people die?
Oh, please, please, I can't swim.
Well, it's time you learn.
He'll kill you! Ah!
Kick, kick. Kick, kick. A little more flutter there. Kick, kick.
Collie
Kick
will
now.
kill you! Collie will kill you!
Which collie?
Ah!
Which collie?
He'll kill you! He'll kill you!
Which collie?
Collie! Collie will kill you!
All right, now he's got a name. He'll kill you, honey. He'll kill you. If you ever let him know that you mentioned his name.
Help me!
All right, take a hold. Take a hold. You remember, from now on, you stay away from Khaleesi if you want to stay alive. From now on, you stay away.
I'm sorry.
Why did he do it, Scotty?
Mrs. Sherman,
Well, just tell me this. Was it account of me? Was it anything that I did?
No.
Thank you, Scotty.
The terrible part of it is that I couldn't tell her. I couldn't say, there is a man. His name is Khaleesi. He's responsible for your husband's death. And it may take time, but Khaleesi will pay for it.
He'll pay.
Did you do your homework, Sam?
Yes. Khaleesi. He's a pernicious man. Hates America because he was deported as undesirable. Came to the States as a teenager. Never bothered to apply for citizenship. He was too busy with the rackets, I guess. He could easily be the man who corrupted Sherman. Not for money. Just out of hate. Check him out. And if you find out he is the one, then get him. Deactivate him.
Kill him.
I said deactivate him. Interpretation is yours.
All right, let's get on with the sequence.
He'll check you out. When he does, he'll get information that you ducked out of the country to avoid being called out of the reserves for active duty. Now, here is a list of places he visits pretty frequently. Barber, tobacconist, haberdasher, like that. Always with a pair of bodyguards. And always about the same time. If you're going to get close to him, you'll have to cope with them.
We'll cope.
Get Khaleesi. Throw him to the wolves.
Questo biglietto è simpatico, colori nuovi, roba nuova e anche marcata.
Noi non siamo tristi.
Ma io do un prezzo speciale.
Sì, grazie. Feel it, feel it. I don't want to feel it!
Don't yell at me. My
Feel it,
nerves
it's
are a
the
wreck as it
kiss
is.
of
That's
your
too
fingers.
expensive.
Questo fa un bello vestito, questo qui. Questa è roba nuova. Ti piace?
Molto bello.
Whoop. You're right on time indeed, sir. Thank you very much. We'll be back soon. Hey, it is.
It couldn't be, but it is.
Isn't it?
You're in my way.
Well, I know, and I'm glad I am, because it's you, isn't it really, Colisi?
Well, meet a couple of fellow Americans for crying out. This is my easygoing. I'd like to introduce you to my easygoing American friend.
Both of us are as easygoing as we can be. Unfortunately, at the moment, see, the trouble is we're a little short on bread. I wonder if you could put us in line for anything like a little high white collar there, which might put us back on our feet.
Take off.
No, sir. You don't understand. See, we're not even particular, either one of us, about the kind of work.
That's true. Anything. How was it, sir?
Very nice.
Good.
You got a little dust on you from the battle there, sir.
Make your point.
Well, our point, sir, is you need bodyguards.
That's the point.
I don't like to be approached by strangers.
Strangers? Both of you. Out.
Go on, get out, will you? They're really the lowest, you know. I don't know what agency sent them to you, but they're the lowest.
I like to have things done for me.
And they shall be. Sir, would you please take care of this gentleman? He's ready to shop now.
Tanto piacere, signore Colisi. Venite con me e faccio vedere una cosa buona.
Well, we got one foot in. Now we have to go for the other.
Just keep him out of your mouth, that's all.
Oh! Oh!
Pretty good shooting.
There have been better days and worse days.
Well, I guess there are for everybody.
You should know. You had your share being a tennis player. You forgot to mention anything about that, being a tennis player. And well known, too. It's not my game. I never saw you play.
You had us checked out?
You underestimate me. Of course I had you checked out. Fast. Nobody could tell me anything about that. It's good to know.
Well, are we through playing games?
Just getting to know you. I might have a special job for you. I'd like to know what's going to happen.
Oh!
We gotta find some evidence someplace.
Yes, in 5 minutes spurts. You know, that man who never leaves our side. He's constantly prying and peeping. Yes. Do you feel he's out of line?
Oh, definitely.
Well, but he's a butler. I wonder if he does it.
Gives evidence.
Well,
Why don't we ask him?
certainly.
Let me go first.
Okay.
Okay. Wait a minute. Wait. Hold it. Listen. You're doing it all wrong, man. You got no soul. You got to relax when you hit it. And you got to do it right.
You see, you got to pay attention to my man. He's the one that knows. Footwork is the secret to all things, particularly when you're trying to do the tango or whatever it was. By the same. Look here, what we have. Look here. Truly was a great man. We have all got a great deal to learn from Rudy. As a matter of fact, could I borrow it from you when you're finished?
Please, don't tell Mr. Colisi what you saw here.
But you sneak in here every chance you get, don't you?
Please, don't tell Mr. Colisi. Please.
Wait a minute. Hold it. Look at this magazine. 1 second. Great Caesar. Don't move now. Look at his profile. Great Scott, come over here. Yes. What would CB do with that profile?
Well, he couldn't do anything right now.
Well, yeah, I know, but,
should be carved in marble.
Definitely.
I have been carved, but only in wood. My niece.
Miss Wilbur, you have no idea what Hollywood could do for you, sir. Think. A little padding up here, a little lifts under your shoes, a little something in there.
You know Hollywood?
Hollywood?
We know Hollywood.
Sunset Boulevard. Hollywood and Vine. Every place I go, people say, "Hi, Scotty. How you doing?"
I dream of Hollywood.
I hope so.
All the time I dream of going to Hollywood. But who do I know in Hollywood?
Nobody.
And I hear you must know people.
Well, it's true, but we know people in Hollywood.
Sure.
Tango.
Hey, hold it. No, we saw that, sir. Do you do anything else, like rabbits or funny hats or anything?
Nothing. But anyway, listen, you're too important to Mr. Khaleesi, you know, to go to... Forget the movies.
It's true. I'm very important to him.
Is that right?
I run his house. I make his appointments.
Well, doing all that work for him and everything, you must be a meticulous man.
Oh, and neat. I keep very neat records. I am a clean man.
I hope so. Mm-hmm.
That's right.
I'll bet you that if you wanted to know, let's say, where Mr. Khaleesi was, 19, so forth and so on, you could look at the book or something and tell right away.
Of course I could.
I'll bet you if we asked you, you could tell us exactly when the last time was that Mr. Khaleesi was at the American Embassy.
Oh, I could tell you like that.
Probably even you could tell who he was with and how long he stayed.
Like that.
You realize, sir, we could be of enormous mutual value to each other. Hollywood, remember?
Hollywood.
How could you possibly be of any use to one another?
Well, we just made a deal. No starch in the shirts.
For what?
He's going to teach us tango lesson.
All my life I've wanted to express myself in the tango.
Take them in town. Are you billiard players?
Never held one of these bets before.
Beautiful meal, man. But it's been a kind of a fat week altogether.
I'm afraid it's been a little too fat, Holmes. Too full of starches and carbohydrates.
No.
The butler finked out on us.
Wasn't he beautiful?
Khaleesi's yet to make a move. We better nudge him.
There's no doubt about the fact that he's the one that blackmailed Sherman.
Yeah, but we gotta prove it, man. Knowing it and proving it's two different things. So far, the only facts we have is some broad named Tildy who mentioned the name Khaleesi.
All right, so maybe she's the way to nudge him.
You mean Tildy?
Yeah. Well, look. Suppose I get out the word to him that she's going to spill and slip on over there and tell her to get under cover. And if he makes a move toward her, then that's the proof we need, right?
It may blow up in your face.
True.
Japanese. Like that? It was made by a man named Hamada, who is the
national treasure of his country. I know him very well. I've seen him do all his work. He's one of the greatest potters in the world.
Where?
Kyoto. He's a little old man. Works behind an old-fashioned potter's wheel, has a nephew who sits right beside him and kind of hums. It's a wonderful thing.
You're an unusual man.
Well, it all comes along with bodyguard, no extra charge.
You just keep me alive. I'll consider the conversation extra bonus.
Oh, yeah, certainly. Conversation. There was one that came through for you before on the phone. I'm sorry, I forgot it.
When?
Well, it was before dinner. You were in the shower. With some chicks who was really kind of coming unglued.
Who was?
Tildy, her name was, or something like that. Tildy, I don't know. Anyway, Tildy. I didn't get more than about half what she said.
Why not?
Well, she was hysterical. You know, saying all those kind of things that girls always say. Like if you didn't see her right away, you were really going to be sorry, that kind of thing.
It sounds like if I did see her right away, then I'd be sorry.
Well, that's what it sounded like to me, but I should have told you. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Forget it. How about some billiards?
Oh, well, I tell you, after all that dinner, I think I'm just going to hit the sack if you don't need me anymore.
Okay.
All right. Good night.
Good night. You?
Billiards? Ah, yes, my boy. I shot a game with a fellow named Slow Willie.
Oh, the original is in the Vatican. I liked it, so I had a copy made. I'm no snob. I'm going to change my clothes, get into something looser, okay? I'll see you in the billiard room. Lo Pietro, there's a little job I'd like for you to do.
Tildy? Tildy?
Shoot a good stick.
Thank you very much. I used to earn my living in Philadelphia this way.
You're a good boy. Good with a Q fast with a gun, an eye for art. And I own you.
Is that right?
That's right. You and your friend. I bought the whole store. Every item, including the box that came in and the box that goes out in.
You own us, huh?
That's right. I own you.
You know, Kohler, you make a fine, fun storekeeper.
Yeah, the only trouble is you never know when the article is genuine. There's always that little doubt with the little teeth that keeps eating at you.
Did you buy yourself a couple of phonies? Is that what you're asking?
I'll never ask. You'll tell me.
You're shot, boy.
Poor baby. With those beautiful pearls. Strangled.
Didn't show you work, Signor Carisi.
You have very bad manners, my man. You do not clap your hands. What you do is you do like this. Tap, tap.
Is that right? Oh, I'm sorry. All right. Brennan, show your work, Signor Carisi. In executing your brilliant shots. And your people.
People?
Tildy.
Tildy?
Yeah, you know, the girl, the one that had the hysterical conversation I told you about. Remember on the phone? She wanted to talk to you? She doesn't anymore, though. She's dead.
Well, don't let it break your heart. One of them dies, another one takes its place. That really splintered you, didn't it? Shook you loose.
You killed her.
Really shook your brain loose. How could I kill anybody when I was playing billiards with your friend all night here, huh?
What did he say to Doodle? Sam Drake, what did he tell us?
He said, deactivate him.
How?
Well, we're grown men. We can use any method we want to.
That's right.
Right now, you're a dead man either way you look at it. If you kill me, the police will nail you, and if you don't, I'll nail you.
You're forgetting something. We don't have to kill you. The law's going to do it. You're a murderer.
Yeah, you tell that to the police. One thing, I never leave loose ends. The police will ask you for proof.
They'll have it.
Get his hat and coat.
inside.
You can't.
Help him, Scotty.
I'll follow you in this thing now.
Okay.
Well, they didn't smother. It's a shame. Yes, it's a shame.
All right, Coley. I'm going to leave your calling card around. And over here as well. Well, listen, we have been a trifle rough on the man. Let him go. Well, get this man a drink of water by all means. Take it. Take it. Get it in there. All right, okay. Ah! You get it out? Pig. All right. Wait a minute.
Polizia. Non posso dormire! Sì. 347 via Marilana. Get here fast, will you?
What'd you tell him?
Oh, there's a big loud party going on. I live downstairs and I cannot sleep.
All right. Look about right to you?
Yeah.
Needs a last little touch.
Touch it up. We'll do it. The body of the strangled woman. Khaleesi was still drunk and unconscious. When he was found by the police, he was arrested on the charge of murder.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno. Sai comere, prego.
You want to sit down?
Oh, no, thank you.
You seem to be lost, signorine.
Oh, you're putting me on, baby.
Oh, all right.
Oh, I'm helpless.
Child.
I can't even find the Colosseum.
I know where many of them are.
Can you point out the directions for me? really very sweet.
Go for yourself, Homer.
I already did, Mr. Bryant. I'm telling you, man, that was an antipasto misto.
That's right. I'm telling you right now, this is just a mere preface, man. You know, that not only the neighbors come in, but people come from, like, miles around, man, just to taste the tortellini. I've been telling you about this restaurant for nigh on to 9-10 months, and you let me sit up here and tort the tortellini.
The tortellini.
That's right, and you sit here and gorge yourself with
Pretty girls.
pretty girls, and which everybody knows is bad for the digestive system.
I hate to do a double take right in a man's face.
The most adorable girls in Italy are here, in this city.
Is that right? I love a man with civic pride.
The signori would like to hire a guide, one who can arrange an evening's entertainment.
Now, I've got to skip the tortellini.
I can't think why.
Because something's just caused me to lose my appetite, you
Yes.
I can arrange for attractive dinner companions, eh?
Signore, go.
Away.
Per favore.
Prego.
Si.
My friend, you have taken the wrong impression. Darling, sweetheart, how lovely you are. Would you like to meet the rich Americans?
Lasciami!
Don't be silly, darling. Your beautiful face can earn us both pretty pennies.
Poco.
Bravo, maestro.
Bravo.
Pentola, pentola.
Perfect. Completely perfect.
Wait, listen. I just want to, let me kiss myself.
Don't you touch me!
Look, all I want to do is explain about the guy in the restaurant, that's all.
There is nothing you can explain. I know how you are, you Americans.
What do you mean, you American? You mean me singular?
I think I am one too.
Well, I know you speak Italian, but...
But I am troppo scuro. Too dark, no? This must astonish you. Where would an American Negro learn how to speak Italian?
Well, in school, maybe, like I did. Of course, you speak it better than I do.
Very impressive. But I did not learn my Italian in school.
All right, well, where'd you learn it?
What is your name?
Alexander Scott.
I'm Tonya.
How are you?
Mi segue. I was 6 years old when I came to this country. My mother was a USO performer from America. She liked it here, she stayed. How do you like my street, Mr. Scott?
Well, aside from the fact that it's Italy, it's no different from my old neighborhood. I've rode cardboard boxes and everything.
You know, I happen to know that Americans think that poor people are morally inferior. I know this because my mother taught me. She taught me how to speak your language, but she taught me not to think your thoughts.
I see. So now, what kind of thoughts do you think now?
I think that I am as good as anyone.
Yes.
That I am free.
Right.
That I am not someone's servant.
Listen, I'll give you that. I agree.
Did you see me earlier today outside the tennis club selling pastries?
You mean that little cart? That was your... I almost went over and bought pastries.
But you were much too busy carrying the white man's rackets.
Oh, no, you're wrong now, lady, because that's not my...
I may look stupido to you, Mr. Scott, but I happen to know what conditions are in your country.
Oh, and what kind of conditions have we?
Ruthless exploitation of racial minorities.
I see, and capitalist warmongers and their Wall Street lackeys, and also where the rich folk live, the streets
Listen, Mr. Scott, I don't want to talk to you about it anymore. I suggest that you go home, and your master will be angry.
Right already, Fred. See. Listen, if you're going to go on worrying yourself to death over it and beating your brains out.
I don't know, maybe I'm just naive.
Great Caesar, you don't mean it.
Well, I just can't figure out. I never figured that people here could get so twisted up about America.
She's been brought up on propaganda, man. How could she have a chance to hear the other side of the story?
And another thing, people think I'm your servant.
Well, that's ridiculous. You get a good salary and every other Sunday off.
I think you beat me, too.
I want you to go after that girl. Believe me, we won't get a break like this again. I've summoned you here to tell you that and to brief you.
What break are you talking about?
Look, we are dying for information on these people. How well are they organized? What are their immediate plans? This girl, this Tonya, we know about her. She is an important left-wing contact.
Do you think she may be in the party?
Oh, it doesn't matter. The direction comes from there, regardless of what these kids say. They're not independent. We had a riot last month at a NATO base. Real bad. Local police came in, 3 people killed. And it could have been prevented with just a little advance information.
So you think there may be trouble down here?
Why, it could well be. They'd love an excuse. Any excuse for a good, noisy anti-American demonstration. Washington has been on my back for weeks to make a contact among these extreme left-wingers. Tonya could be that contact. And you can set it up. Now, what shall I tell Washington, Scotty?
You tell him I'll go see her, but boy, I want some hazardous duty pay if I have to go see that woman.
Well, I'll tell you, Scotty, rather than give you hazardous duty pay, we'll try to fix this thing up and blame it on the next man.
That's a nice little piece of blackmail, I accept.
He will not come here. Because I told him rather bluntly what I think of him and what I think of his country.
Right. Honesty is the soul of a good relationship. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that a miracle? My grandchild, after all these years, Leon, look at this. Bella, Bella.
You cannot be serious. It is impossible to even imagine that...
No, it is almost a certainty. You see, the firm for which he works will be intrigued. They will even encourage him to know you better, and it should not be unpleasant for either of you, eh?
It is a matter of indifference. I shall do as ordered.
My dear Tanya, you know, sometimes I forget how young you are.
He's here.
But of course, there are no surprises in life.
Scusi. Scusi.
I am so sorry. Excellency, gentlemen.
You wish to see me?
Yes, ma'am. I was thinking about what you said last night, and it stirred me.
That is good.
Well, now, you told me that I had nothing more to say to you, and I'm just wondering if you're afraid that I'll...
I am not afraid. Come. Prove that we're wrong about America.
Well, I didn't want to talk in front of...
What?
Well, I just wanted... Well, wouldn't it be better if we went for a drive? I mean, I'm more persuasive when I'm driving. Actually, I'm known as the bucket seat Clarence Darrow.
No.
So anything I have to say, I can say it in front of your friends.
See.
And anything I have to say about my country, you'll translate, right? Oh, no, thanks. I think I'd be wasting my time. It would lose a little something in the translation, I'm sure.
Ah, you are ashamed to talk about your country.
No, but I just don't want to be wasting my time, that's all. Now, I'm going to talk about some facts. I'm sure you don't want to listen to them because you're still hanging around in your political dream world.
Do you want me to translate that?
Well, if you don't, I will. Now, you don't know me. I happen to be a fact. You're stuck with your little cliches and assumptions, but you don't know me.
I know you. You are one of the dressed-up monkeys who is at the military base tonight. You are nothing but an agent of the American militarism.
Bestia animale.
Si to spacchiccione.
Cesare, piantala! Cesare! Cesare!
I wouldn't do that just yet.
How did you find my room?
The little old man lives in a room in the back of the bar. Told me where you live. Cute little guy with eyeglasses. Now, this is gonna sting just a little. You hold your alcohol pretty well. You didn't even flinch.
I do not feel pain.
That's a funny way to live, you know. How are you gonna know if you're hurt?
There is nothing wrong with the way I live. I am independent and I have my own business.
Creeping capitalism.
Even in countries socialista, there is private enterprise.
Well, it was just my own little personal joke, you know. Thank you for laughing.
I thank you for your help, Mr. Scott. And now, I have work to do. I must bake my pies for tomorrow.
No.
No, I have pies for tomorrow. There'll be nothing to sell.
Sure you do. Now, listen, we're gonna have to make an instrument landing, okay? I bake pies the crustiest.
Scott, what are you doing?
Lighting the stove. Oh, boy. Phew. Listen. I got it all in there. It's baking anyway, so... Well, now that's understanding for you. Right? Listen, I ask you, did Michelangelo, while coming home from his sculpturing, did he look squeaky clean? No, he did not. He was a complete double MESS mess. And what are you laughing for?
I can laugh.
That's right. All you have to remember is those that can laugh also can feel pain.
You know, I must admit that you were rather impressive in the bar tonight.
And I must admit that I was terribly, terribly frightened.
No, you showed courage. What you said had merit, even though I basically disagree with your philosophy.
Go ahead, Wendell. Try it. He's a real critic, my husband. If he don't like it, he'll tell you.
It's delicious.
Don't stuff your face in public, for heaven's sake.
Why not? It's good.
We'll take half a dozen. 5? What? Prego.
Molto good.
Now, what are you thinking of? I ask you, did my man Wendell taste himself some genuine Italian cakes, or did he not?
No.
I mean,
That's
no.
genuine Philadelphia.
No, now don't ruin the man's home movies, honey. Now listen, I ask you a question. Are we going to rest on our laurels?
No.
Yes, we are. Because I'm quitting while I'm ahead. I'm afraid the tension is too much for me.
Non-voglio.
Listen. Take this. We are going on a picnic. Bring me some friend around here. Here we go. Off on a picnic.
No, we are not. It will be a seminar, a discussion period.
Anything you say, of course. You're not going to fool the ants.
Done something to me. I feel so new.
Because you were new all the time.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Dio Ti benedica.
Don't thank me, okay? Just don't thank me. it's all right. The girl she's a beautiful person.
Yes, all right, fine.
Of course, at this point, I guess I'm not such a great judge.
Sometimes there is some wisdom in the brilliance of yourself.
Well, that's what you said.
Yes, all right. Look, all I'm telling you is that this chick has got a very sizable dossier on herself already, what with fomenting student riots, throwing ink bottles at the embassy, and...
Don't give me a dossier, man.
You were the one who said...
At this point, my job stinks.
Yes, certainly. Okay, why don't you chuck it and marry the girl and bake a whole bunch of pies for the rest of your life?
Well, maybe I will.
Fine, okay. Then here's some pie in your eye for yourself, sir. And another good agent down the drain.
So why don't you like her, man? You haven't even met her.
I think she's a wonderful girl myself, totally. And I congratulate you both.
I'm gonna go play some billiards.
The cloth is torn.
It's all right. I like it that way.
Jack, give me some more ice in there, will you? A really beautiful person.
Senor Sackman. Yeah, he has left. And he did not show his friend the note.
Thank you, Nino. You'd better go home now, Tonya. You are going to have a visitor.
Who?
Mr. Scott's employer, Kelly Robinson.
I don't understand. Why would he come to see me?
I took the liberty of inviting him. In your name.
You had no right.
Child. How bourgeois you sound these days. Rights. What have rights to do with party discipline, huh?
I am not in the party.
No, not in it. But let us say of it. And very much of it and for it when money is needed, huh?
But for good work, Mr. Zugman. For hungry people. No strings attached, remember?
But of course, Tonya. And I'm not asking for gratitude. I'm merely offering you an opportunity to do something tremendous.
But how, if I don't even know what I'm doing?
All right. I will trust you. We are not merely dealing with a tennis player and his trainer. We are dealing with two American agents.
No. It's not true.
Oh, yes? Very successful agents. Doubly effective. Not only are they engaged in espionage, but their mere presence is always a source of constant propaganda. Come here. Look at this. Now, Tokyo, Hong Kong, Acapulco, Mexico City, Rome, all the same. The very picture of harmony, equality, racial equality. They destroy one of our most important propaganda points. Now, do you understand?
Not really. What do I have to do with this?
Well, Tonya, despite his assignment, I believe that Mr. Scott has rather been drawn to you, huh? Almost infatuated.
No. You were wrong.
Oh. Well, listen.
How have you made me so new?
Because you were new all the time.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I have to be sure, Tonya. Because we are about to accomplish this. What a triumph, Tonya. I'm almost envious of you. You will destroy them. You will set the black man and the white man at each other's throats.
I will not.
Oh, yes, you will. It is important.
Vermity.
Don't play the innocent with me, Tonya. You've done an excellent job so far. Obviously, you knew what you were doing.
I knew nothing, and I will do nothing.
Tonya,
Ciao, Cesare.
cosa c'hai?
Niente. Grazie. No, Cesare, ti prego, sono stanca di morire.
Scusi. Signore. Appartamento di Tonya del Sarto.
Numero 7.
7. Grazie. Mille grazie.
Sì.
Did you write that?
No.
No. You didn't. And who did?
I have a friend who is fond of jokes.
May I come in?
Please, leave the door open.
Sure.
It's not considered respectable. Do you understand?
Yes, I do. Excuse me for saying so. I may be out of line, but, you know, you owe your friend Fat Lip. You know, the one with the so-called joke. Fat Lip, you know, it's like that, in the mouth. Bash.
Oh, I've done that.
Tonya, I think I owe you an apology. I had you all, you know, stamped and labeled and everything, and obviously I was wrong.
It was natural. With the note.
Well, yeah, it was. Well, still, I might have checked out if it was right or wrong before I shot my mouth off to Scotty. See, he's about the only family that I've got. Well, anyway, there he was. One man's family. Getting himself all involved.
Is he?
Is he? Well, we had, I suppose, the biggest hassle we've ever had tonight over it.
Might be true. Might be.
You better believe it is, lady.
Yes. You are right. I better believe it, because I seem to be out of beliefs today. Here's one. Calls himself Alexander Scott. Very well. I choose to believe. Let Scott prove me wrong.
He won't. I'm sorry it had to happen this way, but I'm glad I came, Tonya.
So am I, Mr. Robinson.
Kelly. Kelly for family.
You are a good man. I, too, was mistaken in misjudging you. But now, I have work to do. I must clean my cupboards, and all the old things must go. Everything new.
Everything new. Okay. Listen, good luck.
Thank you.
Oh. It's okay if I close the door now?
Yes. Ciao.
Ciao.
Is that you, Kelly? Did you forget something?
All right, this is a little more family style in here.
Hello, Kelly.
Hi, Mr. Blair. What happened? Where's everybody?
All the men have been called to their post. They're expecting trouble in town.
Is that right? What is it, the activists again? What's their beef this time?
One of their leaders was killed tonight. A girl named Tonya Del Sarto.
That's impossible. I just... Hey, man. I'm sorry.
Signor Robinson, I am Davide Martoni, Department of Police.
Yeah.
We have a taxi driver who says he brought you to Miss Del Sarto's house only minutes before she was found dead.
What?
Fatelo entrare.
Yes, that is the man.
What? Wait a minute. Hold it. Wait a minute. What? This is a little Kafka, isn't it? Come on, Mr. Blair. Straighten him out.
Killer. American government assassin.
Mr. Blair has already established that you had a motive.
I had a what?
It's true, Kelly. You did feel Scott was in over his head involved with this communist girl, and you saw the partnership going up in smoke.
Going down the drain, that's what he says. Going down the drain.
Hey, listen. What the... You don't think that I...
Sorry, Kel. We kill people, don't we? Partner.
But not like that. You know it.
I know it!
Guardia?
Sorry, Kelly. They have jurisdiction. There's nothing I can do.
You ever stop to think that it might have been Cesare that did it?
Your taxi man waited, saw him leave.
You know, the only way there is to get out of a crooked crap game?
No, I don't.
Quit.
Listen, I think he's headed for the highway. Why don't we all just spread out and cover the area? Come on. You better run good.
Comfort to the enemy?
You're not the enemy. You're my partner. Somebody wants me to think that you're a murderer, and whoever that somebody is, I figure the only way to smoke him out is to make him believe I'm buying what he's selling. So, go on. Take it.
You take it back. I got mine. You may need it.
All right. I'll see you at the pass.
Certainly.
Hanno assassinato una ragazza innocente, Tonia del Sarto. Vi domando, lasceremo perdere la sua morte? No! 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 Assassino americano.
You said that before. There's one thing I cannot stand. It's a used curse.
Hold it!
You are. That's right, I am. That's because we're playing Meet the Press. I'm going to press you for some answers. For example, how come you wrote that letter to me?
I wrote no letter. I did not. I swear.
Then who did? She said it was a friend of hers. What other friends has she got? Who's our party contact? Come on!
It's all right, Chesider. It's perfectly all right. I've been expecting Mr. Robinson.
Rudy. Rudy Zugman. How's your serve, Rude?
Not bad for an old man.
Not bad. Well, this man can knock a tennis ball dead and spinning on any grass court in the world. At least he could 4 years ago in Mexico City.
I made some good placements. But not anymore. They gave me,
Yeah. Little old tennis player you. Well, you still look plenty tough, Rude. How's Dina?
Oh, fine, fine. A mother, last month.
Is that right? Congratulations.
Come into my office. I'll show you a picture.
Oh, Rudy. You know, there's something I've never forgiven you for. Remember the time you pushed me out of the boat off Acapulco? You got away with a perfectly good bottle of brandy.
It's in my desk drawer. I've saved it all this time. Shall we go?
You go on ahead.
All this sneaking around is childish, but they are a bit irrational tonight. Come. Well, well, well. Here we are.
Yeah, that's the one. You saved it, huh? How come?
Oh, I don't know. Sentiment, I suppose.
Sentiment? Didn't think you had anything to be sentimental about, Rudy.
No, I didn't. I'm sorry. We have no brandy snifters, huh? Oh, would a toast be proper?
Certainly, to Rudy Zugman and the art of proper placements.
Mr. Zugman, I do not understand how you know this man.
Oh, we are old friends.
Do you know who he is? what he has done.
Yes?
Then I ask permission to take him before the people here, tonight.
Cesare is our new district leader. Wouldn't you say he takes his post a little too seriously, eh?
Well, I wouldn't call him one of your fun radicals, no.
Mr. Zugman.
No, Cesare. That would not be wise. They would tear him to pieces. We are on opposite sides, but I owe you that much.
Thanks, Rudy. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Chokes me right up. But I still have a few small problems.
Oh, this is a business with problems.
Yeah. It's funny, I said the same thing to Scotty just earlier tonight. He didn't like to hear about it either. He was in love with Tonya. Of course, you knew that.
How would I know?
Oh, you knew. And he believes that I killed her. So, if your people don't get me, or mine don't, or the police don't, then my partner is going to track me all over the world. How does that sound to you for fun? I only got one out.
Yes?
Yes. That's right. Well, I'm kind of waiting for you to, bring it out into the open air, Rudy, because I thought, a little something there. A little opening in your organization. Something in my line of work. Called Sanctuary.
I'm sorry, I cannot offer this.
Really? Well, that's astonishing, because I can't figure that out, Rudy. Truly, I know a lot of important stuff that might be very valuable to a man in your position.
Because, Kelly, you are too arrogant. Perhaps in 6 months.
That's right. That's right, perhaps in 6 months. When I'm ready to beg. Because that's what it was all about from the beginning. Wasn't it?
Would you like some more?
No, man, I don't want any more. I had enough. I would just like to have a word with your man, Cesare, here. Ask him a question.
Certain.
Cesare, the people out here, the folks, how do they feel on the truth?
The truth, of course.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll have to take my chances out there. Provided, of course, that I will actually get a chance to talk when I get out there.
You would have.
Okay. Well, I can't. Somebody's going to have to translate for me. Would you do it?
I suppose so.
Well, you want to run through the words, what I mean and what I'll say and everything, so there won't be any word hang-ups. We'll talk it out now.
Kelly, I would not try this because it would not be good.
Okay, well, I think I'll start with something, a little crowd pleaser there, like, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Unaccustomed as I am to public hanging, it's because it's really my neck, right? It's a little joke there to kind of get them in the mood for my story. Now, my story actually begins with a man we've all come to know and love, Rudy Zugman. Rudy Zugman, folks, is the party secretary here in this town. Now, it's not much of a job. Any hack could handle it. Rudy Zugman is not a hack. Far, far from it. He's a very capable man. As a matter of fact, at one time in his life, not too long ago, he was in charge of all the espionage throughout the whole of Latin America. That happens to be true. That's a fact, folks. Yes, he had it made, definitely. He had the yachts and tennis courts, and he had a daughter named Dina. He was a very big man. Had 500 people working under him.
Only 370.
375. Now, you see there? Modest, even to this day. Well, of course, that still is about 373 more than he's got working for him now. Now, how did all this failure take place in his life? How did he fall from grace? Am I going too fast for you, Cesare? Rudy Zugman had a daughter. She was a beautiful child. She was a little spoiled and a little headstrong, as some only children will be, fathers, a widower. And he adored this girl. It almost killed him when she defected.
She did not defect. She was tricked, seduced.
She thought she was in love with a tennis player, Rudy. What she was in love with, as it turned out, was freedom. She married somebody else. She wound up happy and she had a family. And the only thing Zugman ever got out of it was a snapshot. That's all.
It's enough!
He lost everything. He lost his career. He lost the one person in the world that was close to him, so he figured that he would take the same things away from the tennis player that he thought was guilty for all of his trouble. What a waste. Revenge is for amateurs, Rudy.
Not quite sure, my friend. You and Scott will make a great propaganda circus, especially when he kills you.
Yeah, well, I forgot about that. I guess you're right about that, Rudy. You may even get a promotion for that. Was it worth Tonia's life?
Mr. Zuckman, tell me this is all a lie. Tell me it is a lie.
I will tell you nothing. Why? So you can sleep easily tonight? Grow up, Cesare. You want to be a leader? Leaders do not sleep. They dream.
You killed her.
And he wrote a letter to get me there.
You do not make accusations. You do what you're told.
He's right about that, Cesare. You want a career with the firm, then you gotta be a company man. You want to be your own man, then you can forget about the company.
You made the right choice, Cesare. Madman. Now I see my mistake. It's no good, Cesare. The job is not yours.
Congratulations.
Now we will all get into the car. Mr. Robinson is about to begin a long trip. Yours will be more brief. Now, open the door, Kelly.
No. No, I'd rather not. What with the draft and all, Scotty might get a cold or something.
Scotty?
Yeah, well, it's about 3 to 1 he's out there. You know, after all of this stuff, and got a big gun in his hand, and you got yours, and you want me to open. Now, I'd rather not be caught in the middle. I'd rather you do it.
There's no one out. But us chickens? What is it with this 3 to 1 stuff, man?
That's ringside odds.
Yeah, but all things being equal, you lose. All right, outside.
What?
Please, let me take him out there.
Oh, Cesare, listen. You go out there alone. Tell him. Tell it the way it is. Who knows, maybe you are a leader. You missed on the brandy this time, Rudy.
Next time.
Julio. What about you?
I'm gonna walk, man. I got an appointment to say goodnight to a house.
Why not walk with you?
All right.
Oh, that's wonderful. Now that's going to spoil your appetite.
No, this will help my appetite, man. Come mia sorella. Come mia sorella.
Buono.
শাড়ি শাড়ি কেন?
আমি কি তোরে কিছু দিতে পারি না?
এমনি করে টাকা খরচ করলে টাকা জমাইবা কেমনে?
দূর, একটা শাড়ির আর কতই দাম।
শাড়িটা কিন্তু সুন্দর আছে।
আচ্ছা একটু পরে দেখা না।
আরেকদিন পরবো।
কি কস, পর না, তোরা অনেকদিন শাড়িতে দেখি না। রাবেয়া, রাবেয়া,
খুলতেছি।
ঘুমাইছো?
অনেকক্ষণ আগেই ঘুমাইছে।
বাজার
মা, এত বাজার কেন আনছো?
না, এত বাজার কই, ঘরে একটা নতুন মানুষ আসতেছে না, ওর জন্য খাওয়ান দরকার আছে না।
রাক্ষসের মতো খাইবো তো সবাই, এত বাজার করে লইছো।
আরে না, রাক্ষসের কিছু নেই, যাও বাজারটা রাখ। আমি চিন্তা করছি কি, ধার কর্জ করে হইলেও টাকা পয়সা জমা একটা সেকেন্ড হ্যান্ড মোটর সাইকেল কিনবো।
মোটর সাইকেল কেন?
আরে ভাড়ায় গাড়ি চালা খুব একটা লাভ হয় না, এদিকে তেলের দাম বাড়তি, তারপরে যে চাকরিটা করি সেখানে তো টাকা পয়সা খুব বেশি দেয় না। ঘরে একটা নতুন মানুষ এসেছে, আমি যদি এই চাকরিটা ছাইরা যদি বাইক রাইড সারাদিন করি তখন কিছু টাকা আসবো, ভালো হইব না?
দেখো যত যাই কও, চাকরির কিন্তু একটা নিশ্চিত ইনকাম আছে, সেটা কমই হোক। চাকরিটা ছেড়ে দেয় কি ঠিক হইব?
তাও ঠিক, কিন্তু এই যে ঘরে একটা নতুন মানুষ এসেছে, একটু নতুন করে চিন্তা করতে হবে না, টাকা পয়সা লাগবে তো।
জানি না, সেটা করো ভাই, চিন্তা কইরো।
আচ্ছা তুমি অত চিন্তা করো না, এটা তো এখনই কিনতেছি না, টাকা জমাতে তো একটা সময় লাগবে, তাও ধরো 6-7 মাস তো লাগবেই। তারপরে রফিকরে কইছি যে যখন মোটরসাইকেল কিনবো তখন কিছু টাকা ধার দিতে, ও রাজি হয়েছে, মিলাজুলা একটা কিছু হইব। আচ্ছা বাদ দাও, এই
শাড়ি শাড়ি কেন?
আমি কি তোরে কিছু দিতে পারি না?
এমনি করে টাকা খরচ করলে টাকা জমাইবা কেমনে?
দূর, একটা শাড়ির আর কতই দাম।
শাড়িটা কিন্তু সুন্দর আছে।
পছন্দ হয়েছে তো? আচ্ছা একটু পরে দেখা না।
আরেকদিন পরবো।
কি কস, পর না, তোরা অনেকদিন শাড়িতে দেখি না।
শরীরটা ভালো লাগতেছে না।
বেশি খারাপ লাগতেছে?
আরেকদিন পরে দেখা।
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, তাহলে খাবার দে। ও কি খাইছে? কি রে বাপ, আরে কি মশা রে।
Để xem cái này nó của nàng.
thừa reverse 2 lần mà. Và đây kiếm tiền để reverse nha. Chẳng mà sao chúng nó cứ chơi ở đây. Kiếm tiền reverse ở đây ạ. Ra chúng nó có bày ở đây thì anh cũng bày ở đây rồi. Những con reverse. Rồi ra khỏi xe rồi. Kinh red ra kinh red thờ red luôn. Chuẩn form vậy thầy ơi. Sojin này. Sojin khả năng à. Kiếm đồ cho Asia rồi. Có quan trọng xin ra đâu. Sắp đủ đồ. Bình chiến linh. Đầu ra quân ông ăn giỏi mà cho huy hiệu thần rừng thực sự là hợp lý đấy thầy. Quá là hợp lý. Luận đầu à để tài chính. Tắc kè phải thần rừng cũng vậy, tắc kè loài mắt. Lắc đi à? Lắc đi ra sau. À, đẹp đấy nhỉ, đẹp đấy. Là đẹp. Không sao đâu bạn ơi. Không sao. Ngồi đầu. Bạn không biết. Vay nhanh vay điết bảo vay tỷ láp phải không vậy? Ta tính chưa? Tích chưa? Tích rồi tích rồi chịu rồi phải bay trên đỉnh một lúc không xuống muốn wow có phần nữa theo hết 38 ui theo cái thua mà thua được mà cái này thua được mà chuồn không quà sinh nhật là trai quý nhở thua được mà mình thua này mà may sang này vậy. Ok đấy lại về đây đã tự di chuyển là thầy di chuyển là thầy chỉnh hai bên là xong. Binh không phải binh không phải binh không thầy ơi binh không thầy ơi binh không thầy ơi binh không thầy ơi binh ai á chôn tao M là nó 50 m nhanh lên tao từ từ rồi mặc thêm 7 đẹp chuẩn không nhỉ bay sự nét đấy rất là đẹp vậy gì hay à mảnh rất nhiều mảnh nha rất nhiều mảnh cung luôn mà thôi xin cái mảnh lấy đồ chỗ oan vậy thêm cái giáp máu nữa kiếp cái mấy cái mảnh cũng hết sạch mà anh lấy mảnh còn lại mày cho nhau mày cho anh không đừng chết nữa thằng Vũ đang nằm mà Dương chết bài mình không bay nhanh mà cái kia bây giờ có quỷ quá Nhiều request à? Ai à? 200 lap không? 200 lap. 200 lap. 95 à? 195 lap à? Tính 200 lap đây. Wow. À đúng rồi. Nhầm. Yes. 65 củ qua đủ luôn này. Reverse. Đây reverse 1 tỷ lần đã. Reverse 1 tỷ lần. Càng mạnh. Reverse 15 lần. Khiếp, thằng này reverse 1500 lần. What the hell man. Ủa nó vậy. Broccoli. 1500 lần sự là ổn. Giờ mình là one 3, mình không quan tâm thằng Pana làm gì cả. Ok thầy ơi. I see you again. Để lắp đồ cho ấy á, cho lấy đồ cho Asia. Bình chỉ lên. Bình chi linh bình chỉ... À vẫn đập đồng đấy chứ. Anh đã chỉnh như thế rồi. 6 7 8 9 34 35 36 7 38 9 2 5 36 7 38 9 180 vòng à? 10 này, 7 này, 2 lần perfect này. Đúng. 3 lần hết liên tục. Ai à? Trung tâm. Thua lại. Ê, tao gặp lại thằng này Dương ơi. Thằng này tao thua ở trận trước này. Thua thằng này trận trước này, sao tao đái vào lúc đánh xong trận sao ấy. Thế tao vào trận luôn, thế tao vào trận luôn. Đó, cả thằng này nữa này. Thằng này cũng ở trận trước này. Hai thằng trong 1 trong 2 trận trước. Nó để ý tên đấy, mình nhớ là đi. Gặp lại à. Vẫy tay xin chào. Nhận phạt sau. Thua nhau. Nó ngập không muốn rời. Được sao? Ô giờ mình còn chưa ở đây Ari, nhớ mà nhặt Ari vậy, chú búa. Ari không? Bình an ở phía trước cho trong ai phải không? Nhân rồi. Chẳng không sao qua. Lấy tay xin chào. Mày đi đâu chôn à? Mình 8 ấy. Mình 8 rồi quan tiếp. Từ xong rồi ơi à. Nó tên đánh cũng bành. Sợ thế. Nó đánh cây sa long vương thì thua đấy. Được. Khổng lồ, một khổng lồ cái gì đấy. Mở doan. Cảnh vệ. Thần dương 2 thần dương vật trời nhau. 2 khổng lồ. À không. Cảnh vệ sư linh rồi xong. Nhà tranh bài của tớ làm ơn đấy. Đâu đấy. Ngày phải đấy nhở. Cứ chơi chứ. 14 lap nhanh nhẹn. Bớt 4 rồi à, 1.2 à. Dương ơi, lên chuyển chuột tội. Thủ tượng với cả giáp máu ánh sáng, cái nào ánh sáng ngon hơn? Đây mà. Bình gì 200 lát về không đặt này. À 51 này. 200 lát một cái. Được 200 lát. À đúng là nhớ rồi. Chạm tay rồi. 19. Nhớ là được 190 mà. 200 lát của thầy ơi. Bớt em đủ 80 củ bớt lần nữa ăn đét vậy rồi tao bớt lần nữa xong rồi tao mới cút về bên kia bớt 5 ấy xong rồi mình cút về bên kia được bình trên lên nhà ăn ra bình rồi xong lên 9 nhà gì xong rồi lên 9 xong rồi lên 9 thì nhận được xét và là bình full form giờ form này có nhắc được cái gì đâu what chứ sao không nhận được hắc ám kìa nhận được tử thần hắc ám chỉ có June thôi rồi anh sẽ bay một chỗ ác quỷ nhỉ mèo 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 không vậy thắng quay xóa được à đâu đâu ấy nhỉ 53 củ thêm mấy lap nữa nhiều record lại 200
টিকটক কুইন হইতে যা যা লাগে মানে নাচ গান অভিনয় আর শাবনূর মৌসুমীকে হারায় দেওয়ার মতো এইসব যা কিছু সবই মালার আছে অথচ আসল জিনিসটাই নাই একটা ভালো স্মার্টফোন আমি আমার জীবন দিয়ে ভালোবাসি মালাকে মালা তার জীবন দিয়ে ভালোবাসে টিকটককে অবশ্য টিকটককে মালার ভালো না বাইসাও উপায় নাই টিকটক কুইন হইতে যা যা লাগে মানে নাচ গান অভিনয় আর শাবনূর মৌসুমীকে হারায় দেওয়ার মতো এইসব যা কিছু সবই মালার আছে অথচ আসল জিনিসটাই নাই একটা ভালো স্মার্টফোন ফলে আমাদের দুজনের একসাথে দেখা একটাই স্বপ্ন একইভাবে ভাঙা যায় মাঝে মাঝে কাজের মধ্যে আনন্দ খুঁজে নিতে আমি হয়ে যাই বলিউডের সালমান খান কিংবা ঢালিউডের ডিপজল চৌধুরী এই চুরি কইরা অন্যের জীবনযাপন করার সবচেয়ে মজার অভিজ্ঞতাটা হইল এক পুলিশের পোশাক পইরা চোর থেকে পুলিশ বনে যাওয়া যায় আর নিজেকে নিজে এই বইলা সান্ত্বনা দেওয়া যায় বাবু সারা জীবন এই সূত্রটা না ভুলিস মানুষ মাত্রই কখনো চোর কখনো বাসে পুলিশ হ্যালো ইন্সপেক্টর নাজিমুদ্দৌলা বলছি ভালো 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 শোনো 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 আমি ধরছি বলো আমার পকেটে 20 টাকাও নাই, অথচ আমি মালার জন্য মোবাইল পছন্দ করি, মোবাইল মার্কেট ঘুরে ঘুরে। যদিও জানি না মোবাইল কেনার টাকাটা কই থেকে আসবে। এইরকম দুঃখে কবিরা নীরব হয়ে যায়, আর আমার হয় উল্টা। আমি মনে মনে বলি, হায় রে মালা, তোকে দেখলেই কমে যায় হৃদয়ের জ্বালা। অপেক্ষায় আছি তোমাকে করব এমন কাবু, প্রেমে পাগল হয়ে সারাদিন শুধু ডাকবা বাবু বাবু বাবু।
600 thoại 600 củ, 600 triệu lô củ, 600 triệu vàng, cái sự nhiều vật tiền đấy. Biết vì sao ấy? Biết tao nó xuất hiện đâu, tao không giải. Cô mấy cuộc hàng của nó chụp cái để tôi làm cái chụp nghệ thuật ra cái số mic 16 à? What the hell? Sao mic 16 nhỉ? Chôn tao. Sao up đằng lên và sao bé bé 16 ở chôn tao. May mà nó vẫn lên mạch xanh ấy. Và sao vừa nói thằng yếu béo yếu nghe nó heo đâu nghe rõ lại ăn đi rồi mà. Ô ăn đi rồi chất lắm ăn đi này, mình lo thì lớn sao đâu mình mới thắng rồi. Mắt mới mở ra đi sắp tới khi tao đến nông để tục mắt mới chọn sẽ bật bắt tôi nói đôi khi chỉ không vừa làm thế nào biết đâu là thật. Những người trên môn là giả chỉ đơn giản không lo lại thật, còn chú ấy thích bu vải mật ở nhà ngài thật. Yes sir broccoli. Có khi tại phát đánh mấy cục vài sự kinh kinh ấy, nhưng mà đánh cục 76 vòng đeo quá à? Trong đường kẹo hay dày hết tiệt đeo quá. Cục to vào rồi, cục to 76 cục vòng cơ, cục lấy mới ra kim cương, cục lấy ra kim cương xịn đét. Xin chào, không rất đặc biệt mày đã tìm lại được một con này. Đồ miền về rồi. Tầm xịt tờ quyền hết rồi. Trốn bố. One chút. Chọn broccoli ơi. Bí khổng lồ tí hon à. Ôi đây rồi. Vai vua, vai của vua. Vai của một nhà vua đấy, thực sự đây là một nhà vua ấy. 2 và 1 chỉ vai vua ấy, zone bay lên. Sẽ dẫn em đi đập Lucky Block. Quả trứng này xịn xịn nhỉ. Ác quỷ Free Fire. Yes sir, broccoli ơi. 2 và 1 2 một bố như quỷ luôn. Thua phải không? Rồi sáng sáng màn lên một cái đi bà đó là chuẩn không broccoli farm đéo ăn đi à. Ok kiếm đi cho đây sushi nhé. Đường lấy xe của đây rồi xong máy xong lấy luôn. Farm Lucky Block màu tím cùng màu hồng đỏ nhỉ, đỏ cùng màu tím không cùng màu xanh chắc chắn luôn. Giáo mà farm cuối cùng luôn thề. Với đây là gì, đây là farm cường nha. Đeo tù tặng có sao nói lỡ lấy quán ít tiền nào như thế. Rồi đây nhá. Bò kìa, rồi thì snack mát thì giấu tí rồi làm cho muốn kiếm xịn nhất đấy xong rồi Ace thầy đang là Ace của cái game này. Bây giờ chảy Master A không? Ở trong bắn trong PUBG Master A 1,5 tỷ à? Khiếp thật đấy, cũng xịn nhất khiếp thật 1,5 tỷ à? Chuẩn tao. Sao gì này? Theo vào đâu về tự ra. Không ra gì thì các tự ra. Cứ báo tay sau ấy. Tập cái đấy chuẩn cho chị. Bãi tôi. Tập kiểu vay ngang. Tập cơ riêng sự vào điếc. Chia tay tốt cho đi thôi nhằm với các bạn. Nhờ nào chỉnh lên bài hát và đi Chuyện linh tinh sớm đưa đi học cho bảo chị bị quen người kiểu có quen biết với thằng bạn tao mà chắc tìm hiểu đấy là người ta tự dưng im lặng. Còn đây là suy nghĩ rồi với một chính là hai choice chỉ khi tìm được người rồi là tốt rồi. Đầu tâm trí chuẩn không broccoli 1.2 sẽ bắp mới để các em cách để farming quả lucky block binh chinh lại mọi người hoa không lấy đâu, không cần ai để ra ôi sao có được rồi này. Quên mất. Đây rồi dân tập à. Yes sir. Con này cầm cái điều đéo gì nhỉ? Sojin Nanh. Đúng rồi, Sojin Nanh gang. Hết tuần đâu. Thằng kia chết không? Cút. Thích gửi lên mà chết cho thầy không? Nhót. Ngay lập tức nhót lập tức. What the hell, trứng có nổ không vậy broccoli? Gì giống trứng nhót đấy nhỉ? Thực ra ai